Welcome everyone to Kelly's Kitchen. Thanks so much for coming back and joining me today. We're going to do a quick recipe today, something simple and different. We're going to talk pasta. So I know when you're looking at a keto, low carb diet, pasta is one of the big no-nos in the world. We're going to try and make pasta today with just mozzarella cheese and an egg yolk. Not even the whole egg, just the egg yolk. So the first thing we're going to do is take our 1 cup of shredded mozzarella, put it into our microwave safe bowl, and we're going to microwave this for 1 minute. So make sure after 1 minute you're going to check it and stir it, and it might need to go for another 30 seconds or so. You don't want it to go for too long. You don't want it to get too hot. You just want the cheese to melt. Okay, so the mozzarella came out of the microwave. We're gonna mix it up. It all looks pretty good and melted. Now we are gonna let this cool. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but the steam is coming off of here pretty good. We want it to cool a little bit. It's nice and stringy and melted. So now we just need the egg yolk. So we're gonna crack the egg, and we just want the yolk. So we'll separate it out. So there's the yolk. We'll get rid of this. Now let this, like I said, let this cool for about a minute before we put the egg in here. If you let it cool too much, it's not going to work either. It's going to get hard again. So you got to find that right temperature. We don't want to cook the egg when we put it in there. That's the problem. Okay, so let's put our egg yolk in. See what happens. Let's try and mix it up here as best we can. You really want to press that egg in there too. Make sure it gets mixed in that cheese. That cheese kind of holds together a little bit, so you got to mix it in really good. There, we got it going. Okay, so once we got the egg all mixed in, we're going to take 2 sheets of parchment. Flip these over so they don't roll on us. Put your cheese on the 1 piece of parchment on the bottom. And then, let's move that in the middle. Then put your next piece of parchment on top, flatten it out a little bit, and we're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it to about 1/8 of an inch. Looking pretty good. I'm just going to thin it out a tiny bit more. All right, I think we got her. So now we're going to take a pizza cutter. You could take a knife also, pizza cutter knife, whatever you want to do. And we'll do it in 1/2-inch strips. Oops, got a little wide there, that's all right. Okay, so here's our pasta all cut up. So now we're gonna take this parchment, I'm just gonna put it on a plate. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator for 6 hours and we'll come back and finish it up. Okay, so we're back. We got the pasta out of the refrigerator. It's been in there for about 8 hours actually. I was doing some gardening, so it took me a little while to get back to it. I have water boiling on the stove, so come along and we're gonna check this out. Okay, so here the water's boiling. It's going pretty good. No salt in this water, just the water. Don't add salt to it. We're gonna put the pasta in. I'm doing them one at a time. This pasta is only going for 40 seconds to a minute. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Make sure it's boiling nice and good. Let's mix it around a little bit until that water gets boiling a little bit more. 40 seconds to a minute, so that's going to be really quick. And then we're going to take it out. We're going to run it under cold water right away. Okay, so check this out. I took it off the stove, I ran it under cold water, and honest to goodness, guys, it made pasta. That looks pretty darn good. So now what I have here is my pasta, that keto pasta that's ready to go. So now we're going to take this pasta, and I had made some chili yesterday. We're going to add some chili to it, and we're going to have pasta and our chili. So I have to say, guys, I think that this was a great success. Keto pasta with 2 ingredients. I give it a thumbs up. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And if you want to leave me a comment down below what your next favorite recipe is, I'd love to give it a try. See you guys later. Thanks very much.